Ooh, baby, what is going on with Bitcoin in the crypto crash? Bitcoin dropped below structural support 61,500. It did bounce off of that. We have support at 60,000. We also have many levels of support in the 50,000s, as well as kind of like a bear case scenario of 51,000 if it can get there. Now, I want to tell you guys what is happening in the background and why I started to buy again for the first time in a long time. As you guys know, I'm an avid day trader and investor, and I truly love the markets and feel like I have a pretty good grasp over macroeconomics, all self-taught. So guys, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Everything is my opinion. But with that said, let's reveal behind the curtain of what's going on in crypto right now. So if you are an institution or big boy with big money or have power, what do you do with an asset that you want to buy? You shit on it. You change the narrative. You do whatever you can to force retail to sell, and that's exactly what's happening. Retail was already rotating into semiconductors, the AI trade that was pumping. AMD, Marvell, Micron, all those guys are going to the moon. They started to draw down, but Strategy Incorporated is led by a CEO named Mike Saylor. They have over 800,000 Bitcoin, if I remember right, and they sold 32 Bitcoin, which kind of started to trigger this whole narrative change. Someone who said they would never sell sold, and there's some very great reasons behind why he did that. Now, is he in cahoots with all the top guns of purposely doing it at this time, at this moment, to change that narrative so it can get within a buying range for all the big guns? Think about the Clarity Act. The Clarity Act is the biggest piece of financial legislation since the Dodd-Frank Act. What is beneficial for institutions prior to this happening? It is loading up. Saylor sold that Bitcoin to show institutions and people that he wants to borrow money from and leverage from that he has the ability to do that. He has the ability to turn Bitcoin into cash. What he's showing is he's like, hey, this billions of dollars in Bitcoin I have, I can literally sell it and turn it into cash. Right now, insurance companies, all those guys, they don't register Bitcoin as an asset on the balance sheet. And that will be changing in the future, in my opinion. Strategy pays out over $1.2 billion in dividends a year as of right now. Do you think selling 32 Bitcoin for a couple $1 million was anything other than a very pointed thing to do for a specific reason? How else are you going to get an asset that's gone up millions of percent over the last 15 years right before the biggest piece of legislation? You got to change how people view it. So I do think we are in a bear market for crypto.